And in a weather alert, parts of northern Utah have fresh snow on the ground after yesterday's snow squall.
Yeah, this is what some people had to deal with driving home from Salt Lake City. When that squall hit, you can see visibility dropping quickly. That fast moving storm dropping over an inch of snow. And we've calmed down since then, but it looks like we have another storm on the way before the week wraps up.
Okay, those snow squalls are just absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
As I was driving home yesterday between shows, it was like coming down hard, and then it got less and less and less as I moved.
It's a burst of snow. It came through with the cold front and it performed. Look at the mountain totals, ladies, because we did pick up more than a foot at Beaver Mountain. As you take that look at the graphics, you're able to see that we also saw Powder Mountain getting just shy of a foot there. Solitude got 10 inches, 9 inches at Alta. Cherry Peak picked up 8, but we saw valley totals. Heber got 7 inches. So backside of the Wasatch also getting snow from that system last night. Now, we're dealing with a break. High pressure's in control, but don't get comfortable. It's 50 degrees in Salt Lake. Notice the increasing cloud cover from the Colonial Flag Tower camera here at the ABC4 studios. That is an indicator that while it's been beautiful, changes are on the way. We've got an upper level low. Look at all this moisture. We've been talking about it. We've shown you video. We've got atmospheric river connections coming through, pairing up with that upper level low. What does that mean? Basically, a very, very soggy Friday. So this high pressure that's in control right now, that's going to break down, and here come the clouds. We even have some moisture already in Elko towards Ely. We're going to watch as that kind of tracks over towards the Beehive State. So changes by tonight with the winds picking up and the clouds increasing. A wind advisory now issued. Now we've got all these alerts that have gone into effect or going into effect, so I'm going to walk you through them. The first is this wind advisory on the western end of the state. It goes into effect at 11 p.m. tonight. So we wrap ABC4 News at 10 and the winds start to crank. We are going to be dealing with gusty conditions up to 55 miles per hour. Now this advisory also includes Tooele and Salt Lake County. So we're going to see those whipping winds. You want to secure your loose objects now. This is the first layer of the storm. Then comes the wet weather, and we're dealing with valley rain and mountain snow. So we start with our winter storm warnings in the north. They also go into effect at 11 p.m. up towards northern Utah and the mountains, including the Wasatch. That kicks off tonight. We are going to be dealing with heavy, wet snow. And as we jump over to the Uinta Basin by 5 a.m., that's when their warning goes into effect. Central Utah, 11 a.m. So we're staggering the start times as this wet weather fills in. Down south, it's 11 a.m. in the southwestern corner of the state. And yes, our southern mountains, our central mountains, and the San Juan Mountains all going to deal with accumulating heavy snow as we get through this period of wet weather, which is really going to hit us hard tomorrow. Futurecast walks us through us breaking down that high pressure. Here we are by 1 a.m. So shortly after midnight, we get valley rain filling in and mountain snow. Now, Cache Valley could see snow. What's going to be really interesting with this storm system is precipitation type. It's going to dance around a little bit. So while we're looking at primarily valley rain, we have the potential for some mixed precipitation and at times snow. By 8 a.m., we get a warm front coming through. That's going to crank those snow levels. So they actually rise, and that's why many locations will be dealing with just rain for tomorrow. But that sloppy mess expected on the benches and in our mountain valleys. It holds on through the day. Notice how the spine of Utah, the I-15 corridor, all the way down to central Utah, also tapping into this. By 3 p.m., it's in Kane County, clearing St. George, but we see a lot of moisture down the middle of the state. Here comes the cold front. We definitely know that's going to sweep on through, and moisture associated with that by 8 p.m. So very active conditions for tomorrow. More consistent rain, and then we will see a few breaks. We get showery, though, as we head into Saturday. Notice central Utah tapping into this by the afternoon hours. We will see rain showers, but that is going to add to the snow up there in the high country because those warnings will hold on for the next couple of days. And see all that wet weather. That includes Castle Country, I-15, I-70 down towards Beaver County, and then in the north as well. We will see periods of precipitation, so if it turns off for a while, it's not over. We're just getting a small break. Futurecast rainfall shows you that we're expecting anywhere from about 0.2 to half an inch in many locations. Southern Utah getting that as well. Let's look at those snow totals because we know the mountains will be hefty. And because we have the chance of those snow totals, snow levels really rising as we get through the middle of the day, they will drop back down, but mixed precip as we head into Friday night and into Saturday is there. So it's a little messy, folks. I know, but we know the totals in the high country, they're going to be hefty. That includes 1 to 2 feet in the Cottonwoods, 5 to 15 in the central mountains and the southern mountains at 10 to 20. Rain in many valleys. just so you know. But if we do get cold enough air to see that mixed precip, we could get some light accumulations. 40s and 50s, temps going up with this storm as it comes in. 40 in Price, 50s in St. George. A widespread wet Friday expected. Notice that pattern holds steady. Slight chance in St. George on Sunday. Temperatures in the 70s. Hey, don't forget to set your clocks. As if I didn't hit you with enough information. We get rain tomorrow, shower Saturday, slight chance there on Sunday, quieter Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, another system gears up to bring in very similar to what we will see tomorrow and into Saturday. Remember to download the ABC4 Weather app. It's easy to do. This will keep you on top of those storms. Take a picture of this QR code. It takes you to the App Store. You can download for free, and then you have Utah's most accurate forecast wherever you go.